Alright, time for episode 3. Today we got 3 Stronghold packs. I'm going to be opening them. God, I hope I get a Sliver Queen. I doubt I will, but I hope I do. Motherfucking Sliver Queen. Alright, let's dig into the first pack. Ooh, it's opening. Aww. Teased me. It was opening so well. You know what? Fine. Fine pack. Oh, there you go. Okay. Flame Wave. 3 red, 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 red. Flame Wave deals 4 damage to target player and each creature he or she controls. Great if you have the mana, but it's really way too expensive. Spike Soldier. 2 green, green. It's a 0/0, comes into play with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. 2, you can remove a 1/1 counter, put it on something else. Or you can remove 1 and it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Not bad, not bad. If you're building a spike deck. Or a counter deck. Counter decks are getting pretty popular lately. Douthy Trapper. Tap. Target creature gains shadow until end of turn. 2 in black, it's a 1/1. I hate shadow. I really, really hate shadow. Feels like a cheap mechanic to me, and I'm glad it was only in 1 block.
I thought it was in a couple blocks.
Was it in another one? I'm not too hip to the newer cards, you know that.
I think that they brought it back just sparingly, like in somewhere, I want to think.
Well, I think they brought some back in Time Spiral, but I'm not sure about that.
It was in Time Spiral.
But that was the time-shifted cards, wasn't it? Or was it on the regular set cards, too?
It might have been just the time-shifted.
Okay. Reigns of Power. You and target opponent untap and gain control of all creatures the other controls until end of turn. Those creatures have haste. I hate blue. To all you blue and shadow players out there, keep it up. I still hate it, but keep it up. Don't let me daunt you.
Why do you hate blue so much?
Blue is all about control and manipulation, and I don't do so well with that when it's used against me.
Oh.
I don't have answers for it.
Okay.
Duct Crawler. Red. 1 in red. Target creature cannot block Duct Crawler this turn. 1/1. Crossbow Ambush. Green. All creatures you control can block creatures with flying until end of turn. So all creatures you control have reach until end of turn. Tortured Existence. Black. Black, choose and discard a creature card. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Nice black recursion. I like that.
It is.
Not true recursion because it goes to your hand, but still. Youthful Knight. 2/1 first strike with 1 in white. Hey guys, it's the ground version of Stormcrow. Cloud Spirit. 2 in a blue. Flying. Cloud Spirit can block only creatures with flying. 3 in a 1. Kind of makes sense, it's a cloud. It's a cloud. Those usually don't come down to the ground. Usually. Flowstone Shambler. You know, I really loved the Flowstone mechanic. I really did. They brought it back in Nemesis. I don't know if they've brought it back since then. It was a pump effect. As you can see here, Flowstone Shambler gets +1/-1 until end of turn. It's a 2/2. For 1 red mana, you can pump it. 2 in a red to cast. But Flowstone, there were other ways of building your creatures up, so you could potentially make a huge creature, give it trample, destroy your opponent, and yeah, he blocks, and you lose it because it's toughness is so low, but he loses that much life. Mulch. 1 and a green. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library to all players. Put any of those cards that are lands in your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Decent ramp, not great. Be better if they came into play, but then it'd be a rare. Foul Imp. Flying. When Foul Imp comes into play, lose 2 life. 2/2 for black. Not that bad. Sky Shroud Falcon. 1 and a white. 1/1 flying. Vigilance. Better than Stormcrow, except not, because it's not Stormcrow. Dream Prowler. Unblockable as long as no other creatures are attacking. 1/5 for 2 blue. Flowstone Blade. Another Flowstone card. For a red, you can get the enchantment. It's an aura. Put it on a creature. For a red, enchanted creature gets +1/-1 until end of turn. So that's the first pack. No Sliver Queen.
And Time Spiral Shifted, Future Sight, Exodus, Tempest, and one. Did I say Stronghold already?
No.
Stronghold, and then 1 card in a Battle Royal box set. Have Shadow. Those are the only sets that it came out in. But Time Spiral and Time Spiral Shifted both have cards in it. And Future Sight.
Yeah, well, I hate Shadow. Time for the second pack. Okay. Crystalline Sliver. White and a blue. 2/2. Slivers have Shroud. Bullwhip. An artifact. For 4 mana. 2 mana. Tap. Bullwhip deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature attacks this turn if able. Wall of Souls. A wall. 1 and a black for a 0/4. Defender. Whenever it's dealt combat damage, it deals an equal amount of damage to target opponent. And hey, Burgeoning. For a green. Enchantment. Whenever any opponent plays a land, you may choose a land card from your hand and put it into play.
You suck.
Hammerhead Shark. 1 in a blue. It can't attack unless defending player controls an island. 2/3. Mob Justice. 1 in a red. Deals 1 damage to target player for each creature you control. Now that's great for creature burn. 2 mana for all that damage. Sky Shroud Troopers. A bulky Llanowar Elves. 3 in a green. 3/3. Tap, add green to your mana pool. Play this ability as a mana source. Deathstroke. Black. Destroy target tapped creature. Good in a pinch. You just got attacked with something and realize you can't handle being attacked by it again. There you go. Of course, indestructible, but that's another story. Endangered Armadon. A 4/5 for 2 green and green. If you control any creature with toughness 2 or less, sacrifice Endangered Armadon. Shock! An old Shock. We all know what Shock does. Foul Imp, I got one of those in the last pack. Ooh, Mana Leak. One of the early Ristic spells, before they called it Ristic. 1 and a blue. Counter target spell unless its caster pays an additional 3. Sky Shroud Archer. For a green, it's a 1/1. Tap, target creature with flying gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Change of Heart. Now this is a decent card, for sure. Change of Heart. For a white, buy back 3. Buyback says you may pay an additional 3 when you play this spell. If you do, put it into your hand instead of your graveyard as part of the spell's effect. Target creature cannot attack this turn. Mog Bombers. Last card in the pack. 3 and a red. Summon goblins. 3/4. Pretty big for a goblin. If any other creature comes into play, sacrifice Mog Bombers and it deals 3 damage to target player. I mean, I don't run goblins, so I don't know if that's good or not. You got any idea?
I've played against some goblins, and that's really a bad card.
Okay.
It's a high cost, and you have to sacrifice it just to deal 3 damage. No.
It'd be handy if your opponent only had 3 damage left and it could be
That
kill
is
strike.
very situational, and still for a high mana cost. For 3 damage, you can use a lightning bolt, which only costs 1 red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it, guys? Is it gonna open perfectly? It looks like it. That's one side open perfect. Oh, nice.
The Silver Queen will be in here.
Do happy thoughts.
Wall of Souls, Scapegoat. For a white, sacrifice a creature. Return any number of creatures you control to owner's hand. Tempest. You son of a...
Sliver Queen! Ah, called it!
Temper. X, 1 in white. Prevent up to X damage to target creature. For each 1 damage prevented in this way, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Great for counter decks. And the rare. Sliver Queen. Wooburg. White, blue, black, red, green. Summon legend. Legendary creature, Sliver. 7/7. Sliver Queen counts as a sliver. 2. Put a sliver token into play. Treat this token as a 1/1 colorless creature.
That card ranges anywhere from $30 to $75.
Dang.
You saw it here, folks. Venerable Monk. 2 in white. 2/2. When Venerable Monk comes into play, gain 2 life. It's a little costly, but it's decent. Hammerhead Shark. Tortured Existence. For a black. Pay a black, choose and discard a creature. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Not too bad, not too great. Kind of in the middle road. There's much better cards, but there's much worse. Mind Games. Blue. Buy back 2 and a blue. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. Mob Justice. Sky Shroud Troopers. Deathstroke. Spirit and Core. The cores pissed me off back in the day. 3 and a white. Flying. 0. Redirect 1 damage from Spirit and Core to a creature you control. Another Shock. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player for a red. I know I said we already know what it does, but I thought about it. Maybe there's someone who doesn't. Maybe there's a first-time player joining the show. Can't exclude them. Another Foul Imp. I've gotten one of those in all 3 of these packs. And a Spindrift Drake. For For a blue, you get a 2/1 flyer. During your upkeep, though, pay blue or sacrifice Spindrift Drake. No. Just no. I got it, guys. I got the Sliver Queen. I don't know how I got it, but I got it.
Good fortune is smiling upon you.
Reigns of Power, Burgeoning, and Sliver Queen. So, what do you think? Obviously, I did pretty good with the Sliver Queen, but what do you think about the Burgeoning and the Reigns of Power?
Reigns of Power is a $5 card, and the Burgeoning is a $10 card average.
Alright, so that's the numbers.
As far
But I want to hear is, like, their play experience.
Reigns of Power, iffy. Depends on what kind of deck you're playing with. Burgeoning is great to have in any deck, especially any commander deck. And Sliver Queen, I mean, it's Sliver Queen, so I can't say much more other than that.
Alright, folks. I'm going to step off of here. By next time, I should have some surgical gloves. So I hope I won't make you cringe too much more. Probably gave people heart attacks touching that Sliver Queen. I'm sorry, guys. I dropped the ball. I meant to get him for this episode and completely forgot. But I'll have him by next time. Alright, folks. Take care. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think. Call me an asshole for getting a Sliver Queen. Hey, it's all good. See you later, folks. Hope you stop by again.